Good morning. Well, it's Tuesday, my day off, and I have a few things to do. I gotta clean up all these boxes over here. I gotta clean up the dead ants. We have, I think, 10 or 12 dead ants in our room this morning, which is tons of fun. At least they're not live. One of them is actually huge, so, and I don't just mean big like all these other ones, but anyways, I'm going to make coffee to try and wake up. I usually have half a pot by now, considering I'm at work by 6:30 normally. So I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I gotta mow the lawn and get on with the rest of my day. So yeah, see how it goes. Just kidding, not gonna drink that now. It's insanely hot. I don't really feel like starting the rest of my day, but I know I have to. It's unfortunate Hannah's gonna watch this, think I'm being lazy. I guess I gotta get those boxes put away and mow. Get those out of the way. I am going to find a place later today to take some pictures of Micah, Hannah's younger sister. I'm trying to get more photos out there and in my portfolio, and in order to do that, I just gotta make it happen. So I'm looking for any available time I have, or people that are willing to let me take pictures of them, and just go for it. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's pretty good, but still got a couple things to do at home first, so include wait an hour for this coffee to cool down. Look at that stinking thing. Oh my goodness. It's so big. Yeah, you know, it's just totally normal now to have, 10, 12 ants in the room in the morning. Hopefully there aren't another 12 this afternoon, but I'll check. I just hope that there's never one that big again, because if I saw one of those live, I would probably scream like a little girl. So, it's 88 degrees outside right now, which for Illinois especially right now, it's hot. Normally that wouldn't be the case in June, but for some reason this year, I think we have only had 3 or 4 days so far where it has been in the 80s. It's been in the 60s and 70s quite often. And yeah, so going from, I think it was mid 60s yesterday, something like that, jumping up to high 80s while mowing outside is not too fun. So the backyard is even bigger than the front, quite a bit larger. In one sense, I feel blessed to have such a nice yard. In another, it's a pain to mow. So luckily I have been mowing every week, so it doesn't take me anywhere near as long, but I'm just gonna take a break and break down these boxes in between doing the front and the back so I don't die of heat exhaustion. Anybody in Texas or any other southern state is probably laughing at me right now. So my brother and I have always had this debate about whether summer or winter is better. I have always said summer because there's so much you can do outside, sports and stuff like that, and I just absolutely hate the cold. I hate the feeling of being cold and like shivering and when your limbs feel like they don't want to move. And he's always said winter. And you know what? I am slowly starting to feel like I'm getting converted. Yes, I do hate the feeling of being cold, but at the same time, it's not like I enjoy the feeling of being hot. Sweat is pretty horrible. And I guess one of the biggest differences is that it is really easy to warm yourself up in most situations, and it is not easy to cool yourself down. I also just cannot stand the amount of bugs that there are inside and out. Mosquitoes, I don't know what blood type I am or whatever, but mosquitoes for some reason are extremely attracted to me, especially my eyes. They like biting my eyelids and my ankles and wrists and stuff. And it is so annoying, just bugs in general. But allergies, I have really horrible seasonal allergies, and every time the season turns, but especially when it gets to spring and summer, it's just, I'm usually dying. Earlier this year, it was pretty bad. Right now it's not too horrible, but it will probably get bad again soon. Although I also can't stand about winter how horrible it is for your car and just driving conditions in general. I mean, I live near Chicago, so anytime you try to drive, not only are there insane drivers, but the snow is just horrible to drive in, and winters get really cold. We had -30 this past year, and I think a -50 day as well, so yeah, not too fun. Despite that though, I am starting to think I'm getting converted for all the other reasons that I mentioned, so go ahead and put down in the comments what you prefer, summer or winter. I know some of you are gonna say fall and spring, but it's too much of a happy medium. Between summer or winter, which one would you prefer? Also, let me know where you live and how hot the summers are and how cold the winters are, because here it's like 100 in the summer and -30 in the winter, so we just get the worst of both situations. Anyways, I've been procrastinating this enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the backyard. Now, I know this looks like more procrastination, but it's actually not. I was about to walk out the door and then I realized it is 1:15 and I still have not eaten anything today. So I know my diet consists of me waiting a while to eat, but normally I get up much earlier too, and the first time I eat a small snack is 10 o'clock. So bit behind, because I'm also gonna stop it at the same time since I'm going to work tomorrow and I want to try to keep it as consistent as possible, so I'm really cutting my eating window short today. Also, if you have not had this, I guess it shows it backwards, you have not lived. It is glorious. And I know what you're thinking, Benjamin, you're in a diet, you're not supposed to be eating stuff like that. I know. And whereas this is not the healthiest thing in the world, at the same time, this is the only thing I am going to eat until dinner. We're actually going to Hannah's parents' house tonight for dinner, and her mom always cooks really healthy. And I don't just mean like kind of healthy, I mean like chicken breast and asparagus and stuff like that. Vegetables and meat and stuff like that. So besides this, I'm going to have dinner and then just water, and that's it for the entire day. I was curious this morning what my diet has been doing, and I weighed myself and I was 13 pounds down. It's been 6 days. Now I'm well aware that that's not all fat loss. It's probably like 2 pounds of fat loss and the entire rest is water weight and debloating, if that's even a word. But at least it's doing something. So if it continues being a ton like that, I'm gonna start eating a little more. I'm gonna eat in the same time frame because I'm doing a casual form of intermittent fasting right now, but I'll eat a little more to slow it down because it should not be that much. But initially, that's not too horrible. So weigh myself again next week, and if I'm another like 10 pounds down, then I definitely need to start eating more. At least for now though, it's not a bad start. I started at 235, which is mind-blowing to me that I got that heavy, but my goal weight is probably 170 before I start trying to build up some muscle. So I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I wanna do it within 6 months. So if I'm trying to do it healthy, it should take me 5 or 6 months to get there. Not a sponsor. Definitely takes longer to make macaroni when you're trying to record everything. Boiling's still by far the longest part. Alright, I guess it is time for me to go mow the backyard. I better hurry because I got to go visit Hannah at work. I should say get to. I'm gonna go visit Hannah at work and then go get Micah and find a place to take pictures because I still haven't figured that out. So it shouldn't take too long because I also want to be home around the time that Hannah gets home. So we'll see what ends up happening, but hopefully everything goes well. So I'm on my way to Hannah's work right now, which is at church. Should only be a couple more minutes before I get there, and I'm just going to hang out with her for a little bit at the end of her day, and then I am going to go do the photo shoot with Micah. And I checked the weather because it's been sunny all day, and it's kind of cloudy right now, and it's supposed to be cloudy until tonight where it's going to rain. So hopefully it's cloudy when we're doing the shoot and make things easy on me. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Are you here by yourself?
No, Christopher's here.
No, it's Carson here.
We go sit outside.
Where you can walk. I don't know exactly what you want.
So we just got to the place where we're gonna take some photos of Micah. This is Micah. Say hi. So I'll probably take some pictures of my wife too, just because I like doing that and because she's here anyway, so it'll work out. But yeah.
Her leap was good. She's saying it wasn't. You're like,
Just got done taking pictures. Took a really long time because they're not cooperative. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. They are cooperative, but yeah, it was a blast. I think I have probably 8 to 10 usable pictures out of the 400 we took, so that's good.
you're
It's more than
kidding. Stop
usual.
it.
We'll
Not
see.
true.
I'll flash them on screen right now. Totally unedited. Just kidding. But yeah, Mike's cute. She did a good job.
Sound like he said Mike.
Took a couple, what? Took a couple pictures of Hannah, but that's it. So we're heading back to eat dinner now, really late, and we're probably gonna get in trouble, which I will record, and it will be hilarious. But yeah, see you then.
Oh my goodness.
Please don't be mad at us. We were just
goodness.
finishing up.
Your back is so sunny.
Darn it. Not the reaction I wanted. So we had a good dinner at Hannah's parents' house. I spent a lot of time editing the photos. We actually got quite a bit of good ones. I was very happy with the shoot altogether. Yeah, just had a great dinner and headed home. That's right, headed home. And now we just gotta get ready for bed. We're being a little slow, but get ready for bed, get up at 5:30 tomorrow. Back to normal life. Every day off feels like a mini vacation, and then go back to what it's normally like, so that's fun, but hopefully I'll get enough sleep that I can not fall asleep on the ride to work. Haven't done that in a while. Wish I could say ever. So yeah, that'll end it for today's vlog. Feel free to like and subscribe if you absolutely love me. I mean, my content. More so people will like and subscribe for Hannah, let's be honest. But yeah, see you guys later.